What's going on YouTube? This is Monty Campbell MMA, and I'm here to really share some of my focused story. Um, Really, today I'm looking to actually talk about the level of respect. And one of the most interesting things I've seen in martial arts is really how people focus on, uh, in some cases, belt rankings. In some cases, it's doing mixed martial arts. But one of the most interesting and honorable things I've seen is the level of respect people give to those who actually practice martial arts. Um, on occasion, there's some disrespect between martial artists. I think of it very similar to how in fraternities, there's an occasional disrespect between, one fraternal organization and another fraternal organization, uh, whether it be sororities and other sororities or fraternities. But at the same time, you look at each fraternity as something that a person's actually taken some time to be a part of and had a commitment in life to actually do. Same thing with the martial arts. I think that each person that does a martial art discipline has taken some time and taken some commitment and held a level of standard that allows them to participate. And that be whether it's a belt ranking system or a non-belt ranking system. If you've taken the time and commitment to understand a martial arts, and in many cases, the language itself, uh, it is it is an integral part of the martial arts student's life, as well as an integral part of their desire to become better. There's a level of respect that each person has when it comes to doing that martial arts, and I think that's very honorable. And again, one of the biggest things I'm talking about here is really the level of respect, because part of it is, I think a lot of times when people first start in martial arts, they don't have that respect yet. In perspective, there's people who will see somebody as tiny and or see somebody as really big or what have you, and they think, why is this person at this particular rank, or why is this person considered to be so special, and I'm older, or I'm bigger, or I'm taller, or I'm shorter. And there is a comparison, especially when they first begin. But then after you've gotten involved in the martial art, you have a different level of perspective. You now understand this person, whether they be really young or really small or really big, has a level of experience and wisdom that they can actually share with me. And that level of experience and wisdom that they can share with me allows me to become better. And I'd say that to say it's not just about winning or competing in tournaments or having a bunch of trophies and belts and medals. What it is about is just being able to share with others. I know a little bit more than you, and let me share my wisdom so that you don't have to struggle the same way I struggled when I began. And again, that's part of the focus of the channel, is really to talk about not just my journey, but experiences that I've had in tournaments, as well as letting people know some of the challenges that exist when you start in the martial arts journey. For me, I love what I do. I love what I'm doing. I love the experiences I have had and I'm continuing to have. I'm not a spring chicken, but I've been doing this for a good number of years, a set period of time that has allowed me to learn some things. And as I grow closer in my journey to be considered fairly wise, if you will, not to say great, but just fairly wise, it makes me just understand and reflect on where I was when I started, where I was when I first decided to get involved. And again, I decided to get involved in martial arts 20 years ago, but I didn't decide to be committed and have a level of respect and discipline with it until a little under 5 years ago. 10 years ago, I got a little bit more involved, but 5 years ago, I took a level of commitment that made me reflect on the 20 years of me touching the martial arts. And again, I go back to motivation, commitment, understanding. The respect is key, because if you don't respect it, you can get injured. I've been injured, and I was injured because I wasn't paying attention the way I should have to not just my body, but my opponent and everything that was going on. But it doesn't stop you from training. It doesn't stop you from continuing to learn. It doesn't stop you from continuing to grow and continue to read books and look at YouTube videos and channels that people are actually expressing different things in martial arts that should be shared and can be shared and show a level of value and interest that is amazing. So I just continue to share my journey. This is not going to be a daily vlog, but it's going to be a vlog that continues to just, whenever there's something I think that's relevant to say, I'm going to say it, as well as just really share things that help people to understand a better perspective of why they should do martial arts. And again, part of it is to get that respect, to give and get that respect. And it's not about, again, just, big eyes and little U's. It's really about saying, hey, this is what I appreciate about my journey. This is what I appreciate about what that person, that wiser person has experienced. And I want to get there. I want to grow that way. I want to experience that level of glow, if you will, because they've done this thing that I think is amazing. How do I do that? They've done this thing that I think is special. How do I define that? And I just continue to support everyone who has a positive impact on the community of martial arts. And I appreciate you watching the video. Please like, subscribe. Any questions, feel free to put in the comments below, as well as let me know if there's anything you want me to cover or any questions that I brought up that you wanted me to expand upon. I appreciate that. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.